this game for San Miguel, nothing more than to book a date with Talking Text for Barangay Ginebra to do one more day of doing what they like best, that is playing basketball, to include basketball in their schedule next week. You are back with us here, and you can catch the finals. Kantota sa Negros, January 22. Wow, para ang ticket inquiries. Mahaba ang number, ha? Cellphone yan, siyempre. Hindi, local phone siguro yan, no? Local phone. Ara ang mga ticket outlets. Sa Chowking, sa Bascon, sa Bread Factory, sa Action. Wow, damo kid yan. Itatado sa Victorias. Wait, mag-Ilonggo ako ng Ilonggo rito. Handa ka naman, Dominic. Parang wala ka pang kausap dyan. Eto na, may kausap na si Dom.
Thank you, Sev. Coach, started out with now you're starting the second quarter with a 5-point lead. You guys playing really well, playing really aggressive.
Hopefully we can sustain this aggressiveness, and hopefully we can contain them from scoring a lot of points.
All right, thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
Okay, let's go to Jason. What do you think is the thing that Jong Chico has instilled here today that's different for their game?
Well, you know, there's not really much difference when you say that what is Ginebra doing spectacular. Because when you look at the last 3 games, Ginebra won 2 and San Miguel won 1. And the one win that San Miguel actually had was a loss, or it was Ginebra's to lose, because they turned the ball over in that double overtime, missed free throws. In reality, Ginebra could have had a 3-game win streak heading into this game. So things have been working for them.
Okay, good point. Jay Wash already with 6 points. We will keep a close watch on his production. His lowest output in the 5 games so far, that 8-pointer in the last outing. Biggest one, of course, game 2. And Hatfield, when he walks away, when he misses that, you know me, that's not really my shot.
Well, you know, what's even worse is Jay Washington's even biting on the fake from the 3-point line.
Oh, nga pala, no? First minute of play, just about ready to say goodbye to all of us. We're glad you could join us and make us a part of your Sunday. We hope it's been a very restful, very spirit-filled Sunday for all of you. Break from work, of course. In the meantime, we've got a call. Chicky, what do you have?
You know, Seb, as far as the coaching staff of the Beermen is concerned, Game 6 is the game for San Miguel, but they will need the cooperation of their players to have the needed energy to do the things they agreed to accomplish. In Game 5, they were not mentally prepared, while the Gin Kings wanted it more as the stakes were higher for Ginebra. Seb?
Chicky, sorry to interrupt, but there's something happening. What did you spot? I was listening to Chicky. Jason?
Well, the moment I already caught it in the end, Mark Kagiwa seemingly getting upset there. You know, I knew this. We talked about it at the start. This is going to be a physical game, high intensity.
Ayun.
Talking right there being done.
Hindi naman pinag-usapan kung sinong barbero ng isa, no? Hindi naman siguro. Hindi importante ngayon.
The one thing that they're not gonna talk about, Seb, is hairstyle.
Yeah,
dahil tingnan mo naman ang buhok ni Alex Cabagnot at ikumpara mo kay Mark Kagiwa. Napakalayo.
But I'm sure based on Chicky's report, San Miguel likes to be aggressive here today. We want to match the fire of Barangay Ginebra. That was expected going into this game. You know, knowing Alex Cabagnot, he doesn't mind the booing, but he minds it also. He'll use that as a fulcrum for himself.
It's tough. It's tough to get booed. It takes you away from your game plan. But the technical looks like second motion going to be called. Referee Boy Cruz coming in there.
And they're still talking. They're still jawing at each other.
I mean, they got to take control of this. You know, the talking has got to end. Mark Kagiwa has gotten a warning for well, Jay Washington is going to get a technical for second motion. I don't know about this one. We'll see it at the end of the play. Let's see it at the end of the play after these free throws.
Here's the free throw. It's not delivered upon.
Let's see if we have time to see that. Well, maybe you can see that later on. here it is. Here's the end of that play.
Ayun yung foul.
Well, that is not a technical foul. I'm sorry, but he was. It seemed like he was going to go for the head, but it stopped right there before he went for the head. You expect the referees to take care of this ball game, but you also want them to be able to players to be able to play.
Kagiwa launches. It does not work, and here we go. This game is just about ready to pop here. Here's Kabaknot. Peña over to J-Wash. Takes care of business.
But you know the one thing that has happened because of the physical nature and the intensity of the game, the Barangay Ginebra squad or fans have been into this game from the first second all the way to right now.
Here's Menk trying to grind down Peña. Now, the one thing you don't want at this point, and you can feel the pinch of the pressure on San Miguel, they're beginning to referee the game.
And this is something that has to end right now. Alex Cabagnot and Mark Kagiwa have got to stop talking. And I like what referee Boy Cruz is doing. I mean, if both of them continue to talk, then they should get a technical. They were warned earlier. Now, if they want to continue to talk, they're going to get tossed.
I think each one was called for technical.
Kasi hindi titigil yan eh. Kung hindi nila pipituhan eh.
There's an open cut. Corner shot. Aquino. That will not connect. Oo naman, mamaya na sila mag-usap. Foul in the backcourt.
Now this, and again, we talked about this. Physical. Wait. What was number 1 in the webpage? Basketball is a contact sport and expect a physical game. So much at stake at the moment, and you can sense it from the players all the way to the coaching staff.
And now, Dondon trying to calm down his teammates, and so does Olsen Racela. Let's see what we can find here on this replay.
I think right now we're going to get an official's timeout. You can see Rudy got a little bit, all these, remember, Mark Kagiwa's got a technical.
J-Wash already had one
technical.
kanina, no?
Jay Washington has a technical. Rudy Hatfield has a technical. And I like this. I like this, what the referees are going to do. Call the team captains. If you have to call the coaches, call the coaches. Because fans are out here to watch the best players in the Philippines play.
Not joy at each other.
And right now, referees know there's a lot at stake today. There's a lot of emotion that was not there maybe in game number 4, in the game number 5. Ito, alam ng San Miguel, they have to win today. Obviously, for Ginebra, they know that they have to win kasi matatanggal na tapos ang serye kung di sila manalo.
It must be me. I always get these games, But I'm fascinated by the way passion suddenly rises to a different level. And you're right, Jason, you put it in very proper perspective. Referees trying to establish control over the game. Coach talking to the team captains, come on, let's play basketball here.
Critical period right now. After referees talk to players, to team captains, critical period. The next 3 minutes of the game. Why? Because you're going to figure out how the referees are going to call this game for the rest of the remaining 30-plus minutes or 30-plus minutes of this ball game.
Alex we have a technical free throw shooting situation on the other end. Ontiveros will do the honors. I know Alex wants to make up for his absence in Game 5, but he has to settle down also.
Exactly. And I think a lot of star players getting a little, their emotions getting the better of them right now here in the second quarter.
There's a lot of shoving and pushing underneath, and the referee's trying to really establish control over the inside. That's a foul on Peña. He's second of the game, and It's just 9:42 to go here in the second quarter. We're live here on Solar TV. Here's Menk launching from right at the elbow, right at the key, that is. That won't bite. Here's Cabagnot. Nagiwa trying to dance with him. Dondon launches. That's a foul. Clear as day.
Yeah, that's a foul. Not a good foul on a rookie right here. You see it on the release. Clips him right on the follow-through.
Now, San Miguel wants to end it here today, I understand, because a Game 7 could be lethal, could be disastrous. Might as well finish it here today. On the other hand, you feel the intense pressure on Ginebra San Miguel, because also their fans, they want to deliver a winning game. Boy, what a set of ingredients for a game here today. But players have to settle down here. You're right about the fans. They deserve a game here.
But you know, when you talk about pressure, I think as early as now, I think the pressure is on San Miguel because of because the momentum. Although isang game pa lang yung pinanalo ng Ginebra nung game number 5, you feel that Ginebra has the momentum after that one.
Kagiwa connecting. He has 11 in the game. They come within 1 point. If you just joined us, Ginebra had a lead of as much as 9 when it was 28-19. Peña twirls. It'll not count. It's called as an offensive foul.
Darian Peña just getting called for fouls left and right.
You know,
Three quick fouls.
I feel for Ato Agustin because from a coaching standpoint, he's saying my players are distracted by too many things.
Yes.
We're allowing the officiating to bother us. We're allowing the other team to bother us. There's a foul. Could be on Cabagnot here.
And right now, you look at the foul situation. There's 5 team fouls for the entire game. Called on Barangay Ginebra. On the other side, already a total of 14 para sa San Miguel. And obviously, it's Ginebra that's doing a better job of containing themselves and not just giving away those fouls and due to emotion.
Yes. Here's the possible go-ahead free throw. Yes.
And let me just check that. It's 12 team fouls. 12 fouls called for the entire half for San Miguel and only 5 para sa Ginebra.
That won't work. Here comes Miller. 8:25 to go. Miller at top the keyhole. That's that jig of his. Looks inside. Tough pass to field. But it's down on the ground. Problem. Jay Wash picking it up. Kick ball situation. Inbound by Hontiveros. Jay Wash. A foul before the shot. Second on Hatfield. Natagdagan yung trabaho ng coaches, Jason, ano? Kailangan manage yung emotions ng players, ano?
Lahat na kailangan ng i-boost lahat naman.
Oh. Seagulls drive to the basket resulted in a foul by Villanueva.
Substitution William Wilson for Ricky Hatfield. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
I think this is a good and timely substitution on the part of Jungle Chico. Giving Rudy Hatfield a breather on the bench. He's fuming mad here.
And that also happened because Jay Washington had also gone to the bench.
Forward pitch led by Hontiveros. San Miguel hoping to reclaim the lead with 7:38 to go here in the second. Dondon going one-on-one. Oh, very weak pass. Recovered. Cabagnot